Okay, so we're going to start with Sphinx pose. So we'll do 2 minutes. So on our tummies. Okay, our arms are in the number 11 position here. I'm going to start the clock. And then we're going to come up into this position. So fingers are spread. Arms are parallel to each other. So number 11 position. And your pelvis is in contact with the ground. And then you can just look up with your neck or just keep your neck where it's comfortable. If it gets too much at any point, just shuffle the arms forward a little bit and that'll just reduce the thoracic spine extension. So bring the attention to the breath. So you're going to inhale through the nose for 4 and you're going to exhale through the mouth for 8. Close your eyes if it helps you to relax. I quite like this stretch. I do this one a lot. I don't find this one that challenging, but I find it really beneficial and I feel great after it. Okay, we're 1 minute in. Shoulders might start to get a bit heavy. That's okay. That's normal. Forearms might get heavy. If it gets too much that you can't tolerate it, then just shuffle forwards a little bit. But if you can, just persevere with it and hang there. We've got 30 more seconds. And slowly come down. And just let the arms go a sec. Okay, coming up to kneeling, well, sitting position. So I like to just sit onto the heels for this one. So my feet are together and just sit onto the heels. That's uncomfortable. Pop a yoga block under your bum, or you can sit on a chair for this. It doesn't matter. This is shoulder pow. So you need your long resistance band or a belt. Now, if you can interlink the hands and you can grab them, then that's the position that you're going to hold. If you're like me and you can't, then you drop that behind there and you hold that position. Okay, so my left arm's behind the back. I'm going to feel the stretch here in the front of this left shoulder. And we're going to hold here for 2 minutes. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Do that again. It's actually better with a belt than a long resistance band because it's a little bit stretchy, but still works okay. Right, now this is the one where you'll normally get a big difference between sides left and right, just because we are more dominant on one side than the other. So yeah, check yourself. If you can't tell yourself, check yourself out in the mirror or get someone else to have a look and see if there's a big difference. If there is, then you're going to hold the side that's tighter for 50% longer. So normally, if I won't do this in class because everybody has different imbalances, but when you're doing your homework, so for me, I would stretch one side for 2 minutes and I'm going to stretch the other side for 3 minutes to try and decrease the imbalance. So this is shoulder power. It's a 2-minute pose. Again, use your breath work to relax into the pose. We've done 1 minute. If you start to feel the shoulder eases, then just start to gradually creep your hand up. Ooh, a little bit higher up that band and you'll feel the stretch increase. That breath work is going to help the body relax and help you to go deeper and further into that pose. So the breathing is super important. We're into our last 20 seconds. And then just carefully come out of that. I always feel like I'm stuck. It really hurts to come out of it. Oh. Oh. Okay, change size for me. So you get into position. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. So this is the side I can't get anywhere near as close, so I would hold this for 3 minutes in my homework, 50% longer. I can't ever imagine being able to clasp my hands in this position on this side. I feel so far away. Never say never. So we're halfway there. If it's easy enough, try and creep that hand that's going up your back up a little bit higher up that band. And we're going to reach down a bit further with the arm that goes over the top. Thirty more seconds. And carefully come out of that position. Oh. I also find really focusing in on the breathing makes the time go a lot quicker as well. Right, cliffhanger. Oh my word. Right, we are just going to do this for 2 minutes today. It is a 3-minute pose hold, but I want to squeeze in a 1-minute relaxation as well. So we'll just do 2 minutes. So again, you have your modifications. The easiest version is this one. So you're pushing your chest through, and you'll feel a nice stretch in the thoracic spine. And then the next one is against the wall like this, like that. And then we've got the next one, the hardest one. So your head is right up against the wall. I'm going to start the clock because I won't be able to get out of the position once I'm in it. So 3, 2, 1, I'm going to start the clock. And then you creep your hands up, 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 up. And then just relax. Okay. Let's shuffle over a bit. If that's too intense, is very intense, then you can shuffle back a little bit away from the wall. You will need to use your breath work in this position. It can be very intense through the shoulders, through the chest, through the abdominals, lower back. Just let the head relax. So you're trying to get your lower ribs should be in contact with the ground. That's 1 minute. Now your stretch reflex will kick in really strong in this position. So you're going to have to use the breath work to overcome that stretch reflex. You never get rid of it completely, but you can dull it down an awful lot. So inhale through the nose for 4 and exhale through the mouth for 8. We're into our last 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds. And then you have to be really careful how you come out of this. 5 seconds. and carefully come out. Oh, I found that really hard this morning. I've done so much shoulder work over the last few days. That was tough. So normally that's a 3-minute pose hold, so you can work your way up to that. Okay, let's go into relaxation for the last minute. So just flat on your back, palms of your hands up to the ceiling. Take your head to the left and take your head to the right. Back to the center. Let your body go super heavy. Let it sink into the ground. Okay, reach your hands up to the ceiling, big stretch up, big stretch up. Curl your knees into your chest, hug your knees into your chest, and then just curl up for me. And we are done. Well done.